And hello to today's Saturday stream. As you sure guessed, it's a team stream, as every Saturday basically. And yeah, we are having 5K and 15 PT, pretty classic with 4 versus 4. And I think it's a pretty skilled player layout. It's basically the same as always, to be honest. We have Colorfit, Cosmo, Vinci, and on the enemy team we have ASAP and I think Pontifex is good as well. I'm not sure about Metafrost. I think he is pretty medium. And then we have Cesarifo, who's also pretty medium I think. And then we have Sprint. I'm not sure how good he is, but we'll see. It'll be quite interesting I think. Or I hope, better said. Considering that we have Colorfit and Cosmo on the same front. It might as well just be a big steamroll, but we'll see. We still have quite a bit of time to go in the peace plan. So we actually have Cosmo as Austria and Colorfit as Poland. A quite good combination with the fast shooting musketeers and the basically unkillable round shears of Austria. The fast shooting musketeers of Poland. Um, I'm not sure. They might as well just go completely steamroll, especially with these winged hussars of course. They are basically unstoppable at the early game. But we'll see. And we also have the Hungarians with Vinci and the Dutch I mean with Sedifo. So that might actually be a quite interesting setup right here. Actually, every of the nation with Call of it is basically strong in the early game, I'd say. Especially with the Dutch, with their fast shooting and rather long-range musketeers. They might even be better than the Hungarians and the Polish, just because they have more range. However, the Dutch are clearly lacking the winged hussars, obviously. I'd rank the Polish over the Dutch and the Dutch over the Hungarians, to be honest. Even though the Hungarians have the hussars quite early, they take quite a time to build. And even though they are a bit stronger and I think more resistant as well, I'm not sure. I'm not playing Hungary too often, but I think they'd still perform worse in the late term, even though their musketeers are built faster, of course. I think it's because of the range and better punching force of the Dutch musketeers that they are better. That little bit of health more on the Polish musketeers is quite nice, but I still think that they are inferior to the Dutch musketeers. Especially the Hashtuk are inferior to the Dutch musketeers because they have even 10 HP less. So yeah, they are a bit more fragile, but it's okay, you don't want your musketeers to go into melee anyway, so except if something horrible happens, they will quite likely be protected by your fodder. And if the fodder dies, then you are basically screwed, if the enemy fodder isn't dead as well. Then it comes down to your fire rate and your firepower, I guess. Except if you play a Swiss, then it's also about your Jaegers and your fire rain. But there's no Swiss in this game, so we don't need to worry about this. Apparently on the front of Call of it, Cosmo was already collecting some archers. Well, archers are nice, but I'd still go with grenadiers because you never know if the enemy rushes his building upgrades or not. Even though it's pretty expensive and it's probably, well, not probably, it is better to upgrade your units first. People might go for that. I've had that case a few times, that when I got some mercenary archers, they already had their building upgrades. Luckily, considering I was Scotland, or I am Scotland, better said, I don't often use mercenary archers, so I quickly got some real archers from the castle over, and then it was quite a bit easier, of course. Even though it still took a while because the building armor still negates a lot of the Scottish archer damage. You need a lot of it, but it's worth it. And we already have some stables from Call of it. I don't think that these are speed upgraded range users. Well, it's basically, I think it's possible, but you will cripple yourself with the musketeer upgrades if you go for that upgrade very fast. Which I think that's why people probably go for it after the peacetime ended. Not after it ended, I mean. Not instantly, but rather fast after it. Attack upgrades on the winged hussars are pretty good as well. So you, I would say you first go for them. But then again, I don't use cavalry myself, so and I especially don't use winged hussars, so I can't really talk about that. I'm sorry, but I'd rather keep it up with musketeer talks. Talking about musketeers and their strengths and weaknesses, basically. It's what I'm far better at than talking about some kind of cavalry. Already 4 stables from Call of it, and considering the amount of winged hussars that are actually in front of the stables, he certainly has these 33% building time upgrade. I'm quite surprised. Or I'm just overestimating the production time again. We'll see if there's more in front of them in 5 minutes or if there was now. Everybody else seems to go for the classic Dragoon strategy, except for Cossacks, who has no stables at all. In fact, Cossacks only has 2 town halls either. I don't know if that's a strategy or if he just fucked up his trades, but you definitely wanted 3 town halls very quickly in this setting. If it was a 10 piece time, I would still understand that you're going for 2, but 3 would be a must-have in my opinion. And I don't see any strategy, none at all, that would defy this. Not coming up and none being there. It would just make no sense to let the economy grow slower at the, oh, at the benefit of anything that's not going to be there because the economy cannot support it. Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot read the chat, but considering that happened, or at least this question came up in a few other streams that we had, I'm Ricardo. I'm not Call of it. Because a few people previously in the stream kept asking who's commentating, so I'll answer it to you. It's me, Imperator Ricardo. You might know me or not. Yeah, that's the answer to it. However, the peacetime is going to end soon, so I'd rather focus on that. And that's a lot of winged hussars from Call of It. They're going to make a lot of damage, and not even Flex Tap can fix that. And Call of It is going for some through the wall action. However, the capture is obviously off, so there's no real point in this. Except for disrupting the wall building, of course. Which it's okay. A hole in the wall means you can breach easily through it, without having to engage the enemy positions, which the enemy actually didn't even occupy the hill in front of his base, giving Call of It and Corsair an easy time attacking him. That was a major mistake, however I think that they might still pull it off somehow. I mean, never mind. They are moving very weirdly, rather unsmart. I'm not sure if that's actually a word, but you get the point. And I don't think that this is actually going to be too efficient for the for Metafrost and ASAP, considering all of Call of Duty's and Crossbows forces are engaged and theirs are just messing up at the moment, and Call of Duty's winged cruisers are in the mix too. However, ASAP is using the Dutch musketeers, which are having a bit more firepower. However, it looks like both Metafrost and ASAP's food have been not food I mean, fodder has been breached, which means that the musketeers are going to follow up quite soon. Both due to the fodder that's still alive and also due to the winged cruisers and the musketeers of Call of It. That was the major mistake with the hill, I tell you. They should have taken that hill very early on, even though they were just Austria. Or Metafrost was just Austria and hasn't had any musketeers. I think it was also a mistake of ASAP that he wasn't fast enough to help him. He should have moved a little bit earlier, in my opinion. However, the Dutch musketeers are still putting up a good fight. Even though the base of Metafrost seems to be going to be burned down. I think he has one building upgrade at least. At least one. I think he may be doing his second soon. He's going to be burned down slowly, but I think it's inevitable. Apparently, Call of Duty has lost quite a few of musketeers due to a exploding stable, which is a critical hit. There's no fodder left, and they need to send some reinforcements quickly. On the left side, there's action going on, that's for sure. Hungary and the Netherlands versus Hungary and Poland. And both fodders have been destroyed. It looks like it's going to be a decisive victory for Sprint and Pontifex though, simply due to their fire rate and numbers basically. Call of It is sending some winged cruisers, or whether does it just that are distracting the enemy streamlines. It's quite effective, however they need to send some big reinforcements there to help them survive. But I think that Corsair might be doing this. Well, yeah. Then again, there's also a little bit of reinforcement coming on from Corsair, so there's a little bit of benefit. Or better said, not benefit, and reinforcements coming in. It's not going to be enough. That's what I would almost be sure of. However, it will help a little bit, especially at helping Vinci's peasant to survive the dragoon attack from Pontifex, which I think it's quite unorthodox that he's going for the dragoons, even though he's Hungary. As I previously said, the Hungarian hussars are not as good as the Polish winged hussars. They take a rather long time to build, but they are a little bit stronger than normal hussars. I'd still say that you want to go for them, simply because they have fast cavalry, and fast cavalry can be very destructive against musketeers, especially in this setting, where the musketeers, they are basically the main damage dealer, basically. You want to disrupt them or take them out rather quickly, which is right what you can do with winged hussars, or siege Cossacks if you want to play Ukraine, which is not going to happen in Call of its game, by the way. You're not going to play Ukraine in a Call of it game, except if it's some funny rules, basically, which are rather happening rarely. It appears like ASAP is forming up to attack Colorford and Kostwar, and they are not paying any attention. Well, actually they are, but they are quite a distance away. Kostwar now got some grenadiers to help destroy the buildings of Metafrost, and I think that Metafrost base is already destroyed. However, he managed to sneak over some peasants to ASAP. And ASAP fell back I mean. He fell back to his base basically, or to his wall. I'm not sure what's actually the case, but he fell back, and that's the main thing that counts. You want to preserve your troops, you don't want to just waste them in some weird battle that you cannot win. I made this experience myself quite a few times. So at this moment it's sort of a stalemate, however, never mind, I thought that was 18th Dragoons from Kosovo, but it's just the mercenary Dragoons. That's a shame, but they are still going to provide a little bit of firepower. It's not much, but it's a little bit, and that's what counts, basically. Actually, Kosovo is in the 18th century, but he's going for Hussars. It's okay. I'm not sure what I would go for, considering that I don't use cavalry as I previously said, because cavalry is ass, and I would probably go for dragoons to be honest, simply because I like firepower. I'm not saying that hussars are bad, they are not bad at all. They destroyed me quite a few times actually. It's good to have them because they have huge numbers. Their attack is also quite okay, so you have a real threat against your musketeers if the enemy has hussars. Because the hussars, most players are basically just spam moving them through so they can attack your musketeers instead of your fodder. Which I think that's a little bit... Mm, it's breaking the game's physics basically because they implemented some not physics, collision to prevent that. It's still working though. It's quite effective indeed. Even though some of your hussars might die whilst they are moving through, it's going to be quite effective because you can take out the enemy firepower with a huge speed. And that's going to destroy the enemy when you are really engaging. It really depends on your taste though. If you don't want to use hussars, you don't need to use them. You can also win with dragoons I think, even though it's going to be harder. I'm not sure. I haven't played like this. But I think if you would go for Corsairs, you will probably have the least chances to win, even though they are quite good against Cossacks, of course, and they provide a decent fodder. But I think that you'll probably just get outmaneuvered by the enemy Hussars or outshot by the enemy Dragoons. This is all just my own thoughts, so don't take it for backpoints. And there's a little bit of a battle going on between Kosovo, Kolofit and ASAP again. And Kolofit's got his winged Hussars on the side of ASAP, going to deal a lot of damage. I'm not sure who's going to win this battle though. ASAP got some numbers on his side. Kolofit and Kosovo don't. They are dropping quickly because this is just mercenary dragoons and grenadiers. And that was a decisive victory for ASAP, which is surprising me. Because I thought that Kolofit and Kosovo's army should have been big enough. However, I think that this last battle might actually turn this entire battle in favor of Metafrost, ASAP, Sprint and Pontifex, considering they are also pushing hard on the left side, which cannot defend itself, considering that Kolofit and Kosovo can't really defend themselves either now. And I'd say this is a GG basically. At least in my opinion, I don't see any way how to turn this around now. Even with a lot of winged Hussars. And Kolofit is now going for the normal Hussars, it appears like. At least there's some random normal Hussar front. Yes, he is going for normal Hussars. So he's now, for a short period at least, lacking the firepower basically of the winged Hussars. They don't shoot, they attack melee, but I still like to call it firepower somehow. And yeah, so he's lacking the firepower, he's lacking, I think, the health as well. Never mind, the winged Hussars actually have a little bit less health than normal Hussars, which is also surprising me. And Vinci is announcing a GG. I guess this is going to be over then. Yeah, there's no real way to win this in my opinion. Vinci has quit. And I think that Kolofit is going to, as always, fight to the last peasant, probably. I don't see any peasants in the battle yet, they are building 18 barracks, but it's probably going to happen soon. And Kosovo Death charged into ASAP's army, I think, pardon me. Yeah, Kolofit also announced a GG, but I think that he's oh, it's a brutal massacre. That's faster than I expected. I thought that's some stand ground formation at least. Yeah, and the post-Polydrosenia thing of Rinth have also pushed into Kosovo. Kosovo's out, Kolofit's out, and Sprint said that ASAP eats everyone. Well, I don't exactly agree with this. The most players have been taken out by Pontifex and Sprint, but this battle with ASAP was quite decisive. It made, in my opinion, it made a huge point of the deal in this game. But this makes it this game's over now, and I'll see you in the next game then.
connected.
Best play, Arceus.
User left your channel. Microphone muted.
Shouldn't we leave the lobby area?
Forget about it every time. We are live. Okay. Gonna put the stream up.
Hello WhatsApp, hello Pontifex.
Hello, Gipper.
We are
Hello,
commentating a very huge game against Call of It, the King.
We're commentating
versus-
against Lafit.
No, the Call of It, the King against the Squire Vinci, who bet his life on his match.
Any opinions about who gonna win this game?
Clearly Pepper.
I would say 99% Call of It and 1% for Vinci, but we will try to be fair and say 60% win rate for Call of It, I think.
Yeah. Let's say
Okay.
about 7.
Cascada just joined.
There. Yeah. You wanna watch as well? Everyone wanna watch the game.
Many good players in the room to watch this huge match, except Sir Archus for sure, because he's noob. I love you, Sir Archus. You hear me.
Cascada wants to be the master of 30 PT games.
And they will play Poland. Will they play with capture? Yes. Can it? Okay.
Cascada is
And
not
it's starting.
commenting, yeah.
Okay, I have the chat open now, so I can read what the players are writing in the chat. Nice.
Okay, but Lucas said Artius is noob.
Everyone hating on Zatius. He's a nice guy.
Sir Archus is a really nice guy, for it.
Okay,
User joined
Ricardo's
your
here.
channel.
But I'm just better than him and he's upset about it. It's
Hello.
fine.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Matt.
I'm also a bit mad.
How are you, man?
And we're back.
Didn't play for a long
Welcome
time.
back. Now we have
Yeah,
a
I'm
1 vs
back.
1 between Call of Da Vinci
We'll see.
It's the same as before, to be honest, except for less players, of course. And 5k, 15 PT. Yeah.
Any stream?
We're posting.
Calafit is streaming.
Yeah,
We
some
are
reason.
commentating
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay, it's paused. Okay, what they did so far to TCs. Huh? I think Winchy will be very fast with this market here.
Oh, it's okay. I'm like I have the stream delay. Fuck.
Are you commentating from the stream?
Yeah.
Actually, it seems
why
like
not?
I
there's
left,
already
so
some
you can have a
commentators,
slot.
so I'll leave you for this then.
You
And,
send
have
me
fun.
Steam.
Okay.
It's faster, I think. Now it.
Okay, the game restarts.
Maybe
Oh.
my stream on Twitch maybe it has no delay, so check my
Yeah.
my Twitch stream. Yeah, Caliphate's only playing one barrack because he probably wanna rush the table.
Yeah. Instead of Vinci rush the market and make a third town hall immediately. The different build.
Yeah, that's what I'm usually doing as well. Going for the third town hall faster. Just like to
Guys, don't taking when they play 1v1,
just-
so as you said.
we are not supposed to talk about Winchy or what?
Maybe, yeah, about the build of his opponent, but
Okay.
it's just little things. It won't change the fight or something.
Then I will just open
But
Caliphate map.
he could be streamed.
Oh, that's not a very nice spot for Caliphate here.
Oh.
Maybe you should have chose the one on the left.
Yeah, the default one. The default one enough.
No. I don't like the default with stone in the middle. It has to be a forest stone.
I really don't like these two mountains between them. It's
Bartan walkway in the middle.
It's a lot harder to wall for Windy compared to Caliph position. You can wall easily there on the left side.
first table for Call of It. With the braid already done, of course.
Yeah, of course. Rushing it.
Sure. He
And
already has.
second stable
Yeah.
will come into any sec. There is. Now 2 coal. You should have made 1 coal mine earlier, I think. And there's a peasant missing the iron mine.
Yep.
I think it's very, very good to have immediately a coal mine at the beginning for the faster horse upgrade, the forge harnesses.
Yeah, it's good to make one of them really fast. It depends. I made mines a bit later, but I made two instead of one, like 1 minute after. So depends of the player, I think. All of it upgrading all these gold mines almost.
He needs another iron mine as well, if you want to produce with second stable, what he's not doing right now. Yeah, because the Wing Tusas costing 25 iron.
Yeah, it's expensive to the start.
And you just don't collect enough iron, then you don't have a second mine.
Russian round shields like with Austria. Prussia, Poland, I mean.
The gun barrack for Call of it. No food upgrade yet in academy.
Oh, not even the first. Yeah, I saw some players doing this for long. Zero peacetime. Or one player. Who was using the mill upgrade and the one at the back. Worked out.
Third stable. What about National Vinci? Interesting.
Judging by the points, Vinci is in the lead. Yeah.
Yeah, probably was made 2 barracks from the start,
Yeah.
and so he has 4 4 more musketeers. But since this is a game, the one with the more Wing Tusas has the advantage. Except Vinci has some special plans.
Are we sure it's really Vinci
Sure.
who played on his account this time? No, never mind.
The plan is to guard every mine with 10 round shields. The thing I used to do on capture games.
All
5 minutes
stables
left.
will be coming now. Yeah, there. I'm so unsure about if it's better 4 stables or the horse upgrade recruitment speed earlier. Like if you make 3 stables, then the horse upgrade, and then the 4th stable.
It should be the same because you get minus 33%. So
Yeah.
it sums up to 100%.
Yeah.
I prefer do 3 stable and the upgrade
good
for,
one.
for my
Fucking
part.
mathematics.
Oh, the AIDS builder. That's a bad wall down there.
From who?
Color has a gap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, it happened to me sometimes.
I think he can hear us, so he probably will close it too.
Maybe it's a trap.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's...
Vinci is making an interesting wall here. It's the caliphate view, but from there.
It seems you want to defend there.
Like a tower defense game.
Anyway, Call of It's supposed to be faster and stronger than Vinci, so it's normal to see Vinci try maybe to camp or defend. We can't blame him about it, or his defense. Okay, Call of It will begin his fire upgrade soon, I think.
You mean in the barracks or in the academy?
In the academy, he's already doing it. The barracks. What do you think, ASAP and Pontifex? Call of It have only one upgrade for the food. Do you think it's good to make one of them?
I think he just saving his gold.
Yeah.
And he needs to for like now he can make more, but yeah, as he's doing.
On
Like
the
it's-
other side, he could just trade a lot of food if he would have made them.
Yeah.
I think.
I asked this question for the people watching, like.
Oh yeah, I think it's better to, in my opinion, it's better to make the food upgrades and yeah, but if you like, maybe he tried it out and thinks it's better like this.
Yeah.
I guess it's better when you play 3 stables and the horse upgrade,
Yeah.
because then you have more wood for making.
Yeah.
them.
He has just enough.
No, the
Good,
fourth
so-
skill is okay.
Okay, we have Winsusa fight there.
But he should have made artillery. Because the Hussars only can compensate weaker shooters.
One artillery depot from Call of It.
Vinci seems to have artillery already, yeah. Can see at least one cannon.
I can two you can see.
Ah, okay. I know, I just have Caliphate's view open, so... Or,
Yeah,
is it...
but-
Ah, there, it was the forest. And the
Yeah.
on the left, next to the fence there.
Last 3 already. Gonna be interesting. Lets him get too close, he can shoot buildings with the.
Vinci also has the advantage that he can use formation, because Caliphate
Yeah.
has no artillery. It's gonna be very damaging. Don't like the army crawl of Vinci that much here, because he's losing a lot of Hussars for nothing, and his infantry should
Call of It try
control
to
them better.
Yeah, the reformation of the units is annoying there.
Yeah, the positioning of Call of It is perfect with the Hussars.
Yeah, and Vinci has not much Hussars left.
Oh my
there.
god, it's a massacre.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's like when I
Won
play
the-
against Archus. No, I'm kidding. Wow.
Yeah,
Impressive.
they just wrecked the shooters. Well done.
It was very bad positioning by Vinci. He had his artillery not in the battle. He lost a lot of Hussars.
And he was surrounded.
He deleted his army as well. That
The cannons.
also not that
oh,
nice.
deleted army.
Yeah, but he lost
Yeah.
anyway, so. It was too greedy, the attack was way too chaotic. He had time, just let artillery arrive, camp with your army, and let Caliphate come out, run
Yeah.
into the space,
Yeah.
and
Just
give away
stand
your
there,
good
stand
position.
there and shoot the base, like
Yeah,
kill the town
because
halls
then
or
he
anything.
needs to react.
And put them on stank ground, because he could have afforded to set them on stank ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, Artus is right. Add more wins users with these 4 stables.
Yeah, also when she lost like 70% of his Husas because they were
Yeah.
running into the shooters.
We will see in the statistics. But technically, it should be the same if you make the 4th stable the exact moment when you make the production upgrade.
The thing is, what doesn't matter what build-up you use if you fail at fighting game. You can have 5 barracks more, and if you fight like a brain dead, you or you if you not like brain dead, but if you lose your army control, it's just most of the times GG. Except you have like a lot more troops, but
Like the game I played against Lexus, where I just built up and he was fighting you 1v1 and I just had 10 amount of units. At the hill with cannons.
But it's I'm not talking about an unfair game situation. I'm talking about a one-on-one situation.
Yeah, true.
And
In the statistics,
you can also win with stable.
You can see Vinci have had more population than Call of It because he made an early diplomatic center, but it seems...
Vinci did an insane mistake. He made research for artillery accuracy. That's completely useless at the stage of completely.
Yeah,
it's waste
of
resources. He could have made instead better shooting upgrades, and he would have ended out better.
But he had
additional with better movement, of course.
He had more upgrade fire.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but he could have been full up probably if he doesn't make this artillery research. I don't know. I'm checking what it's costing. Maybe I can Caliphate Academy.
You can't.
Yeah, it's 7k coal, 2,000 gold, 3k wood.
Yeah.
It's not that cheap.
Yeah, true. Like 2k gold, maybe the second gold upgrade, the 7k gold upgrade, or the second fire rate upgrade. Check the wing Tussas. Who had more?
I already left the game.
Call of It had more for sure because
But how many?
4 stable and 3 for Vinci.
Yeah, but Vinci had the building upgrade. Like that should compensate for it.
Yeah, but I don't know. Call of It started to make Winsusas before Vinci, so
probably
yeah, almost the same for them. Anyway, Call of It managed them pretty well. I mean,
the thing was the shooters were just in the open, unguarded by any round shields. They were just smashed by the Hussar. Probably didn't even have the defense full up.
He had defense on for at least, but it's not enough against full up users. You need it full.
For your beautiful eyes, people, Vinci won a regame. He's really brave. We can applaud
him. Maybe he listens to the stream and what we're saying about his playstyle. Maybe he's making better now.
Yeah, I hope.
Oh, I can spectate now as well.
But of course, Caliphate can use the tactic now. That's the other side.
He can. Maybe Call of It can show us.
More town holds. Best tactic.
All in, yeah, it seems we have Pontifex, ASAP, Vinci, Artus.
I completely forgot about the chat again.
But question are you answering? There's no question.
That's good. Very good. Then I didn't miss anything.
We have two people,
Yes, Vinci
Start.
versus Kala Ottoman.
Archus and Asap. The General, my General, can you start please?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yes, up.
Vinci challenged the king again.
Oh, different map.
Ah, nice. Okay. One and 5? No. Yes. 1 and 5. And Poland. Would also be interesting without a Hussar nation.
Yeah, but then they will just use the
Yeah, siege
mercenaries. Yeah.
for my fast loading.
Or a nation with weaker hussars, like Sweden.
Okay. Yeah. Or Hungary, I don't know. And you still have the fast shooters.
Yeah, I think with Sweden it's very interesting because the most people would use musketeers and
Dragoons.
goons. Yeah. I played it one time and I won with the Hakkapeliitta hussars and pikemen.
Aren't they with pikes? Okay.
Worked out well.
Aren't they almost the same like the Hungarian ones? Or are they weaker?
The Hakkapeliitta?
Yeah.
They are, as far as I know, the weakest 17th century hussar.
Okay.
Next to the Croats, the Scottish Raiders. I think the Hungarian hussars are slower to produce, but they're very strong. But still, with Hungary, you have so much musketeers. If you use dragoons, it's the better thing usually.
What, Hungary with dragoons?
Yeah, instead
Okay.
of
Except when you use the hussars to raid his base. Probably.
yeah, if capture is on and if the guy is not walling or not defending well against raids.
Not walling. This
Yeah,
is not Counter-Strike.
I played one time against Catweasel, a 1-on-1. It was 10 peacetime. And he used, at a very high stage of the game, he used a multi-barrel cannon to defend the space from raids. He was placing them all over the space, and all the time when I came with the siege Cossacks to capture some mines, I lost like 20 of them in the multi-barrel shot. It's insane.
Okay.
Yeah, Catweasel is pretty smart with artillery.
Yeah, he's very good with that.
The viewers are really lucky today because Call of It is playing in red color, an unusual color for him.
Always red.
Oh, sorry, my mistake then.
What? You thought Vinci is red?
No, it was a joke, Pontifex, but it's fine.
Oh. Yeah,
oh,
very
God.
good.
It happens to the best.
You think you're the best at understanding jokes? Simon?
No. Especially not English ones.
You didn't even know the Bavarian joke I told you yesterday.
Yeah, but it's a local joke, so...
Even Max knew what a
Yeah, but he's
stupid
German.
person.
I
Yeah,
think
but he's probably more far away from Bavaria than you are.
Probably, yeah.
If you want to beat Color Fit, you need to force him to play another color, then maybe he will play under his level, I think. People can try at least. It's just a little advice. If some viewers want to test sometimes. But he will never agree with this color, so he will still win.
Because
Sorry,
he's
guys.
the color fit.
I
Yeah.
think
But,
a good tactic to counter Calafit's tactic is the way Petru is playing Poland when we are talking about the Poland game.
Why it's not GT color red instead of color fit? Who knows?
It should be color red. True.
It seems we have the same build and the same units, of course.
Yeah. Good back.
Who?
It's a really timed diplomatic center every time on 8 minutes for color fit.
Vinci is doing a little mistake. That's why he's not that fast with the.
Ah, he could already build it, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He
Still,
did
he
it.
did a mistake.
He did it earlier, yes, the last game for Vinci. Diplomatic center. Maybe he decided to change.
But it
His
will be
build?
just a few units
Yeah.
more for Calafit, so
Yeah.
you can
10,
still
10 round shields.
beat a army which has like 20 units more. Not game changing.
But I'm still surprised that he has more musketeers, because Vinci had the second barrack faster.
No, he had it late.
Second?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Vinci has 9 peasants on stone. The waste of 4 peasants. Calafit has 3 stone. Seems to work out.
I tried to make Control A and delete on color fit units, but it doesn't work. Why?
Yeah, you should write in the support forum of Cossacks, I guess.
I will write to GSC. I can delete unit as spectator.
Maybe you can write
Be a bug.
www in the chat and make the game insanely fast.
Wait, I need no fog war.
Ah, okay. Pretty familiar with the last game.
Yeah, quite the same.
Except the positioning.
Yeah, they have a mountain and
Yeah, the mountain in the
Top
middle
hills.
makes it quite interesting.
yeah, the positioning will be hard for. I don't know.
But I don't think the hill will come into use.
Vinci can maybe use his hill on the right side.
Like you see the small hill in front of Kala. Would be interesting if like those
Yeah.
hills is a hill you probably charge against if you're in a fight, but still the guy on that hill has the range advantage.
Yeah.
Because you don't see it when the units stand.
Yeah, probably
mean-
because you don't see it. Yeah.
Mm.
Or
Yeah,
not
it
that
can
much.
happen,
And
yeah.
it's not that high like usual mountains.
Yeah, so maybe if you think you have advantage, you will rush it anyway, even if you see it.
Yeah.
But it could be a bad idea. We have a population limit for Mr. Colorfit.
Yeah, it's same
And
with
it's
me.
fine now.
600 is I always forget it as well. Like, always. I forget to build the houses. I don't know why.
Sometimes I do this. When
And-
you have everything good, it's the little things who miss sometimes.
I'm wondering if like why Vinci is building houses.
I never have that problem.
Okay. You had it last game. You said
Maybe.
maybe yeah.
I think you're lying.
Yeah, of course. One minute. Almost. The minute which isn't a minute.
Vinci try to get much vision as possible on the map. It's not bad.
True.
Seems he want to see his opponent coming.
Vinci should make some each Cossacks from the medic center.
Colorfit is scooting a bit top with his USARs.
Do you think they make a little difference because they like 8 attack, 150 life points against the 19 attack and 225 of hit points? And peacetime over.
So
This time
Vinci
over.
charging against Calafit Hussars.
You have a
Don't
red.
understand why, to be honest. Because you lose
Yeah.
and he is losing.
Trying
He
to
should
raid
have.
it.
Yeah, a lot of USARs lost for Vinci there.
Yeah,
He
not
should
a
have
single
made
mine.
the-
Almost all of them. Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't make a formation with the Hussars. What's
Ah, okay.
very
that's
special about Wing Hussars.
Yeah, I try to red.
User
true.
joined your
It's
channel.
they are the only unit. Kokulu?
Yeah, hi.
Could you leave the room because of your echo? We're on commentating Calafit stream right now. It's pretty annoying for the viewers, I think.
Kokulu. Bye.
User left your channel.
Okay. He understood.
Ah, now he raided a bit. Okay.
Maybe he just wanna buy some land stuff.
Yeah.
For what? That's the question.
Yeah, he lost a bit too much Hussars for that.
Yeah, his mistake was on one side that he did make a formation with the Hussars and that he didn't build any siege Cossacks.
Yeah, Vinci seems
What I
under
wanted
pressure on this game.
What I wanted to say is you're true. Like, winged Hussars are the only Hussars that can make a formation. Oh my god.
Something happened. What?
Oh, he doesn't have a 4th gold mine? No, wait.
No, he
Oh, shit.
deleted his gold
Yeah.
mine. What the fuck?
But
Why?
Why did he do?
Hmm.
Click delete.
I
Oh.
never saw that to anyone.
Yeah, but it's not that
Never.
big of a deal. Like, he would have lost it on the top if you look.
No, he deleted all his gold mines.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe he playing on
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
pre-camera probably and click the gold mine, selected everything and
Okay.
press delete.
Of it is saying get over anyway.
I left it left, okay.
He would have won anyway.
User
No point
left
of
your
Yeah.
channel.
continuing.
I mean, in the battle with the cannons, I don't know.
Yeah, but
The
it's
title of the
map's
game
big.
is Vinci can't run. But it seems he can run with his users anyway, but they die.
Maybe, yeah. Oh.
The gold suicide bombers. Echo in the chat.
That would be
Echo.
nice if they would play another nation. Just
Yeah,
Poland is
maybe
very
we
boring
can-
to watch. They just
Maybe
It's a wing
lose
game.
if the player with the weaker Hussars is losing. At least in this fight there between these two players.
Saxony, okay.
Saxony is a good nation.
But that's also funny, like he had to be zoomed out above his base to have all 4 gold mines on the screen and
Yeah.
then press delete.
Yeah. Maybe Vinci should unbind his delete button because didn't he delete his army in the first game?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Better for
with
him
the
if he doesn't
cannons.
delete anything.
You mean he shouldn't be able to delete anything? What?
Yeah.
But what is he doing with the cannons then? Or with the mines? I don't know.
My Caliphate just told me Torgal gonna join us. Nice.
We need to say this Vinci guy have 2,176 victory. It's a lot of victory. But he cannot beat Call of it for now.
Maybe he fought against the wrong players.
What did you say, Yanis?
Maybe he fought the wrong players to train or get better. I don't know.
Ah,
ASAP.
Yeah,
Ready.
sorry, I was
As
sending
always.
I was sending the IP for TeamSpeak to Caliphate. Because he's too lazy to make it by himself. He'd actually do it. He's on this TeamSpeak as well.
okay, Saxony match. Torgal come to comment, nice.
Torgal!
Hello, it's Torgal.
It's
I'm
the-
here to commentate the Call of it stream.
Oh, Daddy Hubertus. And he muted himself.
I'll be right back, guys.
And the match is starting.
User joined your channel.
Hello, Torgal.
Hello, everyone. My name is Forgo. Hello, guys.
Hello, man.
How is your day so far?
ASAP is AFK, I think, now. How are you, Torgal?
I'm quite fine. Thank you for asking.
Cool.
Hello. Looks like we are waiting for Vinci to load it, and he loaded in.
It's the third match we watch Vinci against Call of It. And Call of It won the two first.
You can see Color Fit is a bit faster with the barracks. And he's rushing the academy. On the other hand, Vinci went for a slow town hall.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Asa.
Hello, Thorgal. Nice
the
you joining us.
The
Oh, sorry.
sexy microphone voice.
Okay.
First level for Call of It. Nice timing as usual.
Oh, Vinci is
Yeah,
faster this time.
fastest, it seems, yeah.
Vinci had an advantage on the start because he has built 3 town halls.
Earlier? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Colorfit was a bit late with the third one. He went for Academy first to get more wood.
Did he finish the academy before making the third TC, or did he switch?
That's exactly what Colorfit did.
Ah, maybe I saw him switching. Maybe he just forgot about it.
Yeah, that's why he already had much more wood, as you can see now.
Yeah, that's my major problem, is that I just forget to activate third town hall sometimes.
Thanks to the additional wood, the Colorfit should have an easier time building more stables.
I should use another storehouse with wood line, because some peasants have walked away to his third TC, and that's big way.
True.
Oh, magically, a storehouse is appearing.
Exact thing. I'm a bit surprised that Colorfit isn't using that third town hall as a storage placed closer to the forest.
Yeah, he could have used it just a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm always complaining about this when I watch Cossacks videos or streams in my mind.
But I'm also not using them because of laziness, I guess.
They're quite handy, especially on farms. Because
Yeah,
you don't have to go to the top of the mill.
Yeah, as you can see, both of them can use the disadvantage with the town halls on the mill.
Colorfit a bit late with the storehouse. Deleted.
True. How expensive was the fourth? Yeah,
Diplomatic center?
Nah, it doesn't matter of the resources for the warehouses.
I'm curious if Winchy's making the third stable, or no, never mind. He's making the TC, edit DC. Yeah, I think it's better to have the third stable and then the diplomatic center.
You
Just
think?
get-
Okay.
Yeah, but maybe I'm more used to it because I do play 2 barracks in beginning.
Okay.
Then I go for 3 stables and I
Then the
have
diplo.
just less round shields, a lot more dragoons and musketeers instead.
This time there is a lot of space for them to fight in the center.
Yeah. And Kadafit has the hill I talked about again.
Yeah.
But I think with artillery the hills aren't that huge problem. You can easily put the enemy on another, or force him to go on another position if you shoot the hill with the cannons. That's a good
Vinci
thing
is going
about
for
that.
the art depot.
Oh, interesting. That's very early.
Either he's going next stage or he's going to use those cannons. He plays the art depot a bit far away from the front line.
True.
Vinci going for a first duel. I believe Color is doing slightly better when it comes to infrastructure.
Yeah.
He has a lot of storehouse.
Yeah, true.
Maybe he's a lumberjack in real life. Probably.
Must be.
We discover the mystery of Colorfit. An Englishman.
We still have 3 minutes and 40 seconds till the game actually truly starts, so I'm going to pose my theory. My theory is that Colorfit is Kim Jong-un, and that is why he never speaks. Kim Jong-un is known to be a frequent player of World of Tanks. He might also be playing Cossacks.
I think he would force a lot more people to follow his stream
Yeah.
in that case.
Guys watching this, appreciate this moment. You might be watching Kim Jong-un attacking Saxony. It's basically Germany.
Yeah. Probably a big fan of bean culture.
Nukes incoming.
And again, the dwellings problem.
Yeah, I like the early artillery Vinci, but if he's using it wrong, like the first 2 games, or at least the first game, I think in the second game he didn't use the cannon. If he's using them right, you're gonna make big damage. But never mind, Call of using artillery now as well.
1.5 minutes till the start of the game. Corfit is a bit late with the artillery because Vinci already has
Five
5 cannons.
Only one in the front line.
What's very nice with Caliphate's little hill there is the cannons can't shoot over it, I think.
I believe they can because this particular hill is way too low.
Yeah, it depends on the position of the artillery, I think.
Yeah.
Some cannonballs might go over it, but I think like 40 to 50% of the cannonballs will go into the hill if he's positioning his troops behind it. And of course his cannons, if he's placing them on the hill, they can shoot a little bit far more far.
First,
Yeah,
first
it begins.
cannon coming up.
Oh, Vinci speed rushing.
Vinci, yeah, rushing. His time over.
One cannon. Ooh, and it hit one horse.
Yeah, some cannonballs
Yeah.
are going in.
Two cannonballs in the hill. Another one.
Seems Vinci tried to distract his opponent with little reds.
Yeah, he's doing nice. So definitely the best attack I have seen from him so far today.
Yep.
Maybe now
This
is the
perfect
1%.
moment for Corfit to shoot those troops.
Yeah, he should he should lose his formation now. Vinci should be better.
Disable them, yeah.
Disabled.
Oh, the cannons. Oh.
And now it's chaos again.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. But
Oh. That's
yeah.
not a nice army draw.
Oh shit.
Caliphate got a better angle now.
Vinci failed here miserably.
Yeah, and his guns will do a lot more damage now. And he's even during cheese.
Yeah, he seems
Now
a bit
Corfit
lost.
claimed all the cannons. Nearly all the cannons.
Oh, GG.
Maybe Vinci isn't that good, so he struggles with handling his armies. I don't know.
I don't believe that's the case. I've seen Vinci play much better on before games. Many more troops on.
Oh, but he's getting a yeah, coal and iron problem. Yeah, now trading.
Yeah, the problem is
Vinci has way
Vinci
too much coal.
doesn't seem to understand why he lost the fight. Because he's asking how much artillery Kala had.
It seems Vinci is a bit lost when he needs to manage and multitask his army. It's the third time we can see him totally lost in the attack.
Yeah.
He don't manage to control his musketry with
He-
his
he-
dragons in same
He
times.
needs to get his cannons close, I think, for the grape shots.
Yes.
Because I missed it, but I think one cannon of color did a great grape shot into the round shields.
On the top or on the roof?
Or
On
on
the
the
formations?
I don't
I
think it was
didn't
that
see it.
important. The most important thing was lack of coordination between the roundshears and the musketeers. Both just
Yeah,
got
and also
slaughtered.
that his cannons were on the bottom, far away from his army.
True. If the enemy gets close, there's no way for cannons to shoot. And
Would
they
you
get
put-
captured quickly.
Like if you would have played with so many cannons as Vinci did, would you put them in formation, so in front of you, so they are in a line formation?
I try to avoid line formations. I try to avoid the artillery formations.
Okay.
I find them useless. And there it is, Corsair 1.
Yeah, Caliphate is just better on economy, plus when she's fighting isn't close to be good.
I love the lobby description. Game.
And
That's correct.
will they play another one-on-one Winchy and Caliphate or what?
It is
I-
beauty in simplicity.
Oh, it seems like Asab is playing. Winchy won't come, okay.
No, I don't want a one-on-one Caliphate. I would like to see a 4v4 game because we are a lot good players. Would be a waste of resources.
True. So many people just watching.
Hey guys, while we wait in the lobby, I would like to ask you one thing. You watching people? Would you like to help the channel? Would you like to help the Cossacks community? You can donate some money to the GT Tour Fund. The funds will be used as a reward in the upcoming tournament.
All Netherlands.
Are we playing 3 or what?
4v4.
Ah, yeah. All Netherlands.
Like.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh. That was Toggle. I will probably come any minute. I wonder why Borgal's still in the room. Don't know if he has internet views.
User joined your channel.
Ah,
And
there it
I'm
is.
back. Sorry for that, guys.
There we go.
Which teams we play?
Righty, guys, we are still waiting.
I don't know yet.
We are still waiting for the game to start. Therefore, I would like to say a word from our sponsor, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. This is their statement. Japan tried to suppress Korean traditions and culture and run the economy primarily for its own benefit. Korean resistance group known as Liberation Army operated along the Sino-Korean border for the glory of the country, fighting guerrilla warfare against the Japanese evil forces. One of the guerrilla leaders was the communist Kim Il-sung, who later became the first glorious leader of the North Korea. This is the end of the statement. Please thank our most prominent sponsor.
That was a great story.
Praise be the great and glorious leader Kim Jong-un.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you.
Oh, you're so loud, Gebart.
So loud.
So loud.
Oh.
Oh.
Why? My microphone doesn't work?
No. Yeah, you're so loud because your microphone doesn't work.
Yeah, you walk too much, maybe.
Der Henker and Sokolu playing? Yeah, would be nice.
We have one British people in the room, some Polish, some French, some German, some Austrian, some Turk player.
Turkish. I mean.
Turkish player, sorry.
One of the watching people asks a question. Michael Grybowski asks, if North Korea is the sponsor, then why aren't they a playable nation? I'm going to answer your question, and the answer is, they are not the sponsor of the game. They are not sponsoring GSC. They are sponsoring the channel.
Good point.
And imagine North Korea being a nation in Cossacks. Like, which units would they have? Ninjas and nuclear weapons?
They didn't have uranium weapons back then, I believe. They would just throw raw uranium. They would have uranium throwers.
And they have town halls with peasants with build time 1.
And the only actual infantry unit is the peasant.
Yeah. The peasants with 50 attack damage.
Communist style.
And it also can throw stones.
Also, North Korea would have a debuff to food production.
Yeah, true. But they would have double army probably then.
Yeah.
Don't they have like a, compared to the population, incredible big army?
Yeah,
nowadays, but not
75% of the population of North Korea are military person. 75%. It's
imagine if you fight
huge.
with your peasants in Cossacks, then you have 100% army.
You can do this with Ukraine.
True.
Easy love wanna play Algeria. Oh, the Netherlands. What teams?
He said like
Coming,
we three. Me, Asap, Gebat in one team. Asap, team 2.
1-1.
With Kisilov, okay?
Who is this guy?
I don't know. Whoa, gotta be hard. Especially because cannons and capture. Luck.
There it goes, the game is starting.
Oh, guess what? I got Netherlands. Always funny when you forget that you picked a nation and you thought it was random. And then you're happy you got a good nation.
Was it the case for you?
Yeah.
Corfit, de Ruiter, Einherjar, and Sokol all on the bottom. Everyone is starting pretty much the same way as usual. Some people prefer to build 2 town halls in a queue, some people build 1. Those people who wish to go for the market very quickly usually prefer to build only 1 town hall at the start. And go for the market immediately. Kisilov is the only person who decided not to build a mill so far.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's a new strat.
And he's already building a second barracks with no mill.
Ah,
He really
could you
doesn't
please
like to play
commentating
market.
about it? It makes me afraid if you speak about this build-up.
Yeah, it's a bit depressive, but
Yeah.
Looks like Aesop, Gepard, and Pointevix have a very valuable ally.
Sure.
Finally, my favorite player so far has decided to go for a mill. This is the 15 minutes peacetime game with artillery and capture on. Kisilov, who has built the mill very late into the game, is starting to have kind of a food problem there. Fortunately, he has built the market just in time, and we are waiting for him to trade. And there it is, he's trading for food. The first 15 minutes peacetime is like, it's just sending units to each other. Nothing much is gonna happen during that time, unless one of the players decides to go send an army to the enemy territory and just get annihilated by the game system. Which we did see in the past. It did happen on this channel when a person decided to rush all their army 1 minute before the peace time ended. And the army just got slaughtered by enemy units, all peasants.
Am I supposed to only have 3 gold mines?
No, he should have.
No, I have 4. Mistake of myself.
Yeah, Kisilov also has 4, but he's using 2. And his
You
third
just-
town hall is missing as well.
You just don't know his strat.
But Sukulu is in our team, so it's gonna be easy win.
Horse.
Looks like the KGR team has a sentiment towards one of the players on the other team.
No, we like Sukulu, just also like to job it.
This is what they call a sentiment, my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you better be. I'm absolutely mad. I'm infuriated. You can hear the anger in my voice.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I can't.
Good for you.
Oh, he managed to make a third TC. Maybe he's listening to the stream. And
Currently, Kisilov has decided to take over all the mines on his terrain.
he just started playing the game.
Comparing Kisilov's army and Sokolov's army and economies, it looks like Sokolov has an advantage in form of cavalry. Kisilov instead decided to go for a diplomatic center. Pretty early choice. The Raider has built a wall in the middle of the map, trying to protect himself from ASAP's raids, I believe. His army is quite significant. ASAP trying to hide his troops in a little forest. It is a high level of concealment. Kisilov will likely be wiped out early in the game if ASAP doesn't hurry with help. ASAP might also, of course, want to just ditch his ally and go in with his allies Gepard and Pontifex to kill off the right side, while Colorfit and Sokolu will take care of the top left enemy.
Did I just understand Sakulu? Because that's what he is.
That was a bit hard.
I like
love
my
you,
jokes how I like my coffee.
Dead?
with sugar.
Yeah, of course.
I knew it.
There is a big contrast between the Reuter and Einherjar's armies. You can see there's a big playing blob and a small plunk by Einherjar. Although Einherjar is keeping his cavalry out the back.
And I'm getting house's problem.
Yeah,
As
you
always.
predicted it.
Looks like one of the players at the top of the map is having housing problems. This is the latest information I can get from the battlefield. It does seem like he is trying to handle the problem by building more housing for his peasants. Only 1 minute left till the peacetime ends. ASAP hurrying to help Silov before he gets annihilated by Kolofit and Sokolo together. They both have very significant forces that could easily crush him right now. Kisilov decided to rush at Kolofit and Sokolo without even waiting for ASAP's help. And there he dies. Kisilov is about to die off. ASAP will not arrive in time. Will likely be a waste of resources. First cannon shots, first fire. First battle on the left side of the map started. Sokolo a bit late to join the fight. Kisilov trying to run away, realizing what the mistake he has made. Although he left his shields at the back while the shooting units are in the front, and so the shooting units are being slaughtered. ASAP going in front of Kisilov's base to protect the infrastructure, I believe.
Gebat, what are you doing?
We are about to see the first fight on the right side too. Gepard executing some defenseless drummers. And he's being shot.
User
But
joined your
we have to
channel.
wait a bit, like I'm a bit economic under...
Sokolo totally failing with controlling his
User
army.
left your channel.
Sokolo abandoning completely color fit. This is the point at which ASAP should make a push. Oh, looks like Sokolo has a cunning plan, while Colorfit is trying to take ASAP away from the base. Sokolo is likely planning to attack. Or is he? On the other hand, on the right side of the map, we see huge tensions. Units are being shot from time to time by cannon and tower fire. Gepard is using formations which are vulnerable to fire. There is a big lack of coordination
User
between
joined your
Kolofit
channel.
and Sokolo.
Hello guys, how are you doing?
Looks like
Hello.
Catwizzle joined the chat. I'm unsure if he's in the game. I do not believe so.
Yeah, it's me,
No,
Kid
he's-
Weasel. Are you streaming right now?
Yes, that is the case.
Okay. Then I'm going to be more silent. And let you talk.
You can talk.
The Colorfit front, there's still nothing happening. Just tensions on the right side though. You can see cannon fire coming from the bottom, aimed at the towers. ASAP getting artillery into the game. Sokolow's artillery is dangerously far away from the troops. Might be easily captured with the right move.
How long will it take until you guys are done with the game?
I guess
Quite some time, I
15,
believe.
15
Check.
minutes, I guess.
Okay. So you think I can wait, yeah? I'm gonna wait
Yeah,
then.
you can wait, definitely.
Colorfit is pushing alone. Sokolov is still not coordinated.
But what do you wanna do?
Kislov made a mistake of rushing Colorfit's position. Sokolov should help that they out a bit. And ASAP is pushing with his cannons.
He's moving in from the bottom.
We finally see some infantry action on the right side of the map.
You defend the bottom, man.
Looks like the rush from the bottom might be successful. The right side though is in danger. The left side of the map,
Oh,
I
I forgot
believe
an update.
ASAP is winning that battle.
No, I forgot on barrack a bit, fortunately. I have the better position. Probably the damage output wasn't enough.
Though this is a Pyrrhic victory as ASAP has lost some units and Kislov killed off.
Oh yeah, it worked out. But the right side is lost, is it?
Yeah, we lost.
Ah,
The right side has also failed. So Einherjar and the Ritter are pushing into the yellow Pontifex's base. Pontifex trying to save his peasants, retreating towards Gepard. ASAP can really make a difference here.
GG.
Is it over, yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Because I'm really horny to play.
Doesn't seem like ASAP will be successful. Corvette still has a ton of units, and even more are coming from the right side. This was a perfect idea by Color to send some of his dragoons to the right side, where they will need it the most. They definitely made a difference.
because he had the opportunity. If I would
So
have
now, when
had
those dragoons arrive, ASAP will have no chance to break through.
if I would have had a decent mate, that would have been different.
You're gonna have a decent mate in a minute, mate.
Unfortunately, ASAP was failed by his ally Kisilov, who decided to play alone against
Ah, there was a
two
player next to
powerful
me, I didn't
enemies.
see that. Hey, you're gonna learn soon, please. It's studying the gameplay. This YouTube channel.
Are you just streaming on YouTube or any other channels as well?
I'm
YouTube.
streaming on if you
Ah,
wanna watch there.
Twitch.
Cool. Yeah, I would like to.
Your butt?
Yes, Pontifex.
Yeah, it's okay.
How many people are watching?
20,000.
6 million, yeah.
25.
Or 7?
Cool.
8? 8 probably.
Once again, one of the most active watchers is saying, Michael Grybowski, Forgal, you should become a professional sports commentator. He has a great voice.
Yeah, you're actually right. You should do.
I do agree. I am actually a perfect being. Not only do I have the perfect voice, I am also extremely handsome and strong.
Of course.
Buster Bones is.
You sound like a Super Bowl commentator.
Also says that there is no help at all. I don't believe anyone can help the right side. As ASAP is also being occupied by Colafit and Sokolov. He can't really back off to help his allies.
What's your
Desperate as pushed by Gepard with peasants.
True.
What's your nickname, Asap, on Twitch?
Just search for this. Probably the only stream that's up right now.
Alright.
GG.
Buster last stand.
Yeah, Pontifex, we must attack in front. This pink and this green guy, this positioning wall was bad, I think, for us.
Okay.
Because, yeah, they managed to take to pull the right side, and
Yeah, I went.
we got a really bad position to defend.
True.
And they had more cannons. I didn't see if you had cannons.
Yeah, I had 4 stables and upgrade for building time, so I had fucking lot horses, but yeah, almost no cannons. That's
we
true.
we miss of cannons, yeah, in this game. But GG.
But I had 250 horses or something.
Players are calling GG. And so the game has pretty much ended. ASAP is the only person standing so far. And he's gone.
300 dragoons I had. But
The KGR's team weakest link was definitely not a KGR, never. It was Kisilov, a random person from the internet, who decided to play by himself instead of working with his closest ally.
yeah, but
Yes.
you only had 120 dragoons, 7th century.
Yes.
Hey, yeah.
You know
Look,
you know why?
why?
Because I made cannons.
Yeah.
In the statistics, you can see how right I was about the Reuter, who was a really big
But
pink
5
blob throughout the game.
But 5 cannons only.
At the start here.
In total you only had 5 cannons.
Really?
No, sorry, I was
Yeah.
watching me. 16
'Cause
16 cannons, sorry.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you had 16 cannons, I had 300 dragoons.
Maybe I forgot to produce on one, or I don't know. To be honest.
I'm leaving you guys with Gepard, Pointfix, and ASAP for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Hi, Colorfit, mate.
That was a great game. I mean, with cannons and capture, it's total different thing. But capture was that big of a deal.
I love playing artillery.
But yeah, with artillery you can't just stack units.
Yes, that's right.
That's what happens on shooter games. Unit stacking as close as possible.
What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when the game is about to start. I'm not in the game right
Ah,
now.
yeah, I can do.
The famous Ips is here. Is that a good one?
So
In the
shall
room. Hips. You know him?
Hypes.
No.
Hypes.
Hypes. Hypes! Yeah, Hypes is here.
Maybe he's
probably-
noob now.
He's probably streaming as well.
Oh. Maybe you wanna get wrecked in live.
And he's
I don't know.
Hypes wins, by the way.
That's his nick on YouTube or what?
Yeah.
Hypes wins.
Yeah. Found him.
Yeah, I like those videos. Except the two videos he was making about Lexus. They were not very nice.
And which two videos? How do they? One as Lexus, he called me noob.
Call everyone noob. That's what everyone got in
And-
common.
NF Baton on the run.
Yeah.
Risky domination. Dumbest surrender.
This is gonna be a great game. Very good players.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
And for those who don't know me, my name is Forgel.
I always spelled it toggle.
The name can be pronounced in many ways. Forgel, Torgel. Actually, I believe there was just two.
Where are you from, Togo?
I'm Polish. I'm from Poland.
Nice.
I live in Poland.
Right.
Like Stallman, Sir Archus, and many.
Yeah, there are many players from Poland.
Like all the people that live in Poland, yes.
Many players from Poland in Cossacks 3.
Pontifex, maybe you can play this one?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
let's go.
I can only choose Tata, so yeah, it's okay. Play
Okay.
like this.
Asap lines.
If I prefer to not play.
Ah, okay.
What about all three KGRs are going in one team and we are getting like a fourth player by random? Like the one who's left over?
Yeah, Meta first or Hype.
Like the last game?
Yeah, like the last game.
Right.
Because it worked out so well, didn't it?
Yeah, true.
One, 1, 2, 2.
26, you need a break, yeah?
Mm.
No, he's
Nah,
just
not a
scared.
break. I want to play Counter-Strike.
Alright.
Michael Grybowski says, lots of kielbasa power in Cossacks 3. I agree, I'm actually eating a sausage right now. It's a Polish kielbasa.
Enjoy.
It's quite a tasty treat.
Yeah, and I'm hungry, so we need to be fast, I think. I'm gonna die soon.
I don't think Hungary is that good for for a rush.
Why is Caliphate not having a microphone to talk with?
I have already told you my theory.
Cossacks is from the CIA, cannot reveal his identity, man. It's impossible.
No,
So,
I believe he's Kim Jong-un.
Dominic,
Yeah.
but you are Team 2.
I mean, it's no wonder that our only big sponsor is North Korea.
So Kulu is
I'm
wrong.
sure I know why he's not showing off his voice. Because he's a woman.
maybe she's a cute woman. Who knows?
There are no cute English.
That's so classic French how you just said that. The charmeur.
Alright then, good luck everyone. No
Oh,
random.
no random. Yeah.
Why not? I love random.
Queen.
On the way.
Can I be Russia?
No, probably not.
Right.
Also cause it's capture on, so no
And Harry is trying to get Bavaria.
more. He insists.
Everyone is ready. Everyone has their teams and colors chosen. Everyone is Sweden. All this set up. We're only waiting for Corsair. Also, and the more important information, I have eaten half of my kielbasa so far.
That was the more important information of both.
These teams won't work, Carla says.
Won't work. Yeah, it's maybe a bit unbalanced for them.
But I mean, we have Gepard.
Yeah.
I'm noob. Hype Snoop. But
We,
Hypes but I thought Hypes wins.
by chance this time we don't have Pontifex to make shitty walls.
You didn't love my walls last game?
No. They cost us the position, my friend. Oops!
Oops.
Oops.
A chance Hips not playing against me.
I think the last time I watched Hip's stream, it sounded like he was Scandinavian. Is that right?
Okay.
He's living in Britain.
Britain, alright. Got a very weird accent.
I thought he was not native speaking when I...
He's Ukrainian and living in England, as I remember.
Okay,
Right?
okay,
Yeah.
that's why.
The game has loaded in for some of us. We are just waiting for a part, as usual.
No,
The,
Catweasel
No,
is
no,
the
it's
last
not
one.
me. It's not me this time, sorry.
Yeah.
Gepard is usually the ARDL of today.
It's always when I start the game and the first game is so long to load. I don't know why.
Because you're French.
Yeah, probably.
There is nothing really weird happening right now. Nothing of interest, actually. People are just building. one of the players in the game suggested a very effective tactic of building 3 churches.
Kala wants to play 3 churches, okay.
Apparently, Color is extremely religious. I mean, it's Sweden, so he's probably gonna start building mosques.
Der nutzt das. As if you're using your town hall for wood collection.
Yep.
What?
Color decided to go for an academy early on.
Probably for the wood upgrade.
I do believe so. Colorfit is really fond of the wood upgrade. He's using it very frequently. I hate how he builds the town halls though, far away from the resources. You can see that his third town hall would have been placed closer to the farm or to the wood. For those who are new to Cossacks, or for those who just started their adventure or haven't started yet and they are planning to, I recommend an amazing tutorial. It is called Beginner's Ultimate Guide, and it is located on Colorfit's channel. Please check it out. You can find more of me there too.
Is it a new video?
It is quite an old video, although
okay.
it's absolutely perfect.
Okay, Hype's pretty late on the third town hall.
He don't play for long. I think he not used to
Hypes
manage
is
the build.
quite late with everything. Looks like he lost his reflexes from not playing the game. He did go for the gold mines though, therefore he has to have quite some knowledge about the game.
Oh, dang.
There's 9 minutes left till the end of the peacetime, and I have almost finished my kielbasa.
Your what?
My kielbasa.
It's
Polish
sausage.
Ah.
Once again, quite a treat. The channel is not sponsored by any Polish company producing sausage.
Unfortunately.
But if you do want to sponsor us, well, you're welcome.
They probably be sending free sausages and not money for the tea fund.
I would like that even more.
I guess.
Kielbasa can be expensive.
Okay.
Anyway, any money you will send to the tea fund will go in North Korea to make electricity.
Hypes is going for the Hussars.
Why not?
I
Still
don't know
capture or not.
Capture seems to be on. Therefore,
Yeah.
raiding is a very valid tactic. We might see some siege Cossacks in the game later on. We encountered some Hecapelitas from Hips. Hecapelitas are quite adept raiders. Metafrost doesn't seem to be doing particularly well either. Hypes and Metafrost seem to be quite evenly matched.
That's good news.
Five minutes and 30 seconds left till at the end of peacetime.
I like the way you're surrounding your wood place, Asaf.
Asa basically placed four storehouses on the forest,
3.
annihilating most of the trees placed there.
3.
with the town hall, it's 4.
3.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We are past the palisade building phase, where players decide where to build the palisades. For some reason, Sokolo decided to wall himself off from Colorfit. I do not understand why he is doing that.
So he can't be raided by color.
Thing is, Sokolo and Color are allies.
Guess Hypes isn't the only one who went for Hussars.
Hecapelitas can prove vital to this game because capture is on.
Cactus is on as well.
Looks like so far the only players who are very fond of the Hecapelitas are Hypes and Colorfit on the other team. Colorfit does seem to realize how important raiding will be in this game. And he's planning counter Hypes Hecapelitas, likely because he's placing his Hecapelitas inside of Metafrost's base.
But maybe small wall.
Just 1 minute left. ASAP hurrying to Catweasel for reinforcements.
But watch out for raid, man.
What?
Watch out for raids, cause you will rage if you get raided.
Catwhistle has all his mines on the left side. His gold mines on the left side of his base. They could be very easily raided by some Hecappalitus. It would be a huge loss. Looks like Catwhistle doesn't have any building upgrades. Therefore, his buildings are vulnerable to cannon fire. Corpit already doing great raiding, although he has lost some units.
Dominic,
On the other hand, Hypes has lost all
delete
his
the fences.
Hecappalitus.
Go.
Yeah.
Delete the fence. Delete fence. No, don't walk like
Hypes is
this.
pretty much out of the game by now. He has lost
Okay,
so much economy-wise. Now Gepard is the only chance to get Hypes saved.
Ah, bad charge, but
Sweden is absolutely a great raider. Hypes is out of food and he is going to die. Hypes can't also trade for any resources. He has no market, no mill. He can't build a mill. No. He can't build a market with no mill. He's dead. Gepard placing some great shots at Einherjar's musketeers. On the other hand, Sukolo is about to be wiped off. I would like to say a few words to my friends watching this stream right now. Pozdrawiam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Pozdrawiam całą polską społeczność. Back to the game. Hypes is definitely out of the game with just a few peasants and no food at all left. Looks like Gepard is also about to be wiped off the face of a...
Ja.
oben.
Colorpit has to handle the right side of the map where ASAP is getting his units to group up. At the top of the map, Gepard already pretty much dead. All he has is peasants left, no army at all. Catwills is trying to cut the enemy line of units off, but I don't think it's going to work quite as he planned it, because Colorpit is already sending his Hecappalitus to intercept the attack. Cat was trying to regroup, protect Gepard's peasants. Very very important battle between Color and Asap happening at the bottom of the map. It looks like Asap is definitely, most definitely, winning that one. The players at the top of the map have to hurry.
Dominik, so ein bisschen, obwohl, nee, passt schon.
Asap's team has still a huge chance to win.
Keine Kohle mehr, scheiße. Oder? Ah, du hattest den nicest around.
It looks like Asap is saving this game completely. Asap has to push against Einherjar because Colorfit can easily reveal. Einherjar and Metafrost not working together. They are very spread. Hypes has only one peasant left.
Asap open für Hypes oben.
Metafrost has some resources he is not using. He could send those resources to Colorfit so that he can rebuild instead.
At this point, like it's GG, but
Sokolu finally started rebuilding. Sokolu has a bunch of resources he could use to rebuild.
but what are you building such a huge wall for?
For the ice.
Catwiz is going for Metafrost archers.
Oops.
What was
Looks
that?
like one of the players, Gepard in particular, in the chat, the voice chat, decided to wash his dishes in the middle of the game.
Yeah, I multitask, man. I can do many things in the same time.
Nice Asap.
Asap still absolutely successful. He has a ton of cannons shooting at the enemy.
I forgot to activate my 4th and 5th stable.
I have no doubt Asap will be successful in his crusade against Colorfit and Einherjar. On the other hand, we can see a battle between Metafrost and Catwiz.
Dominik, pass auf, unten baut sich wieder auf. Ein paar Grenadiere hoch. Ne?
Okay.
Catwiz is bringing some multi-barrels into the battle. They seem to be shredding through the cav.
Ah, Cat, du bist so sick mit Cannons, das ist krass.
side.
Ah,
The Pyrrhic
da
built
kommt einer in
for
mein
Metal
Lager.
Coast.
Hab ich nicht gesehen. Scheiße.
Was?
Da kommt einer in mein Lager.
Hab ich doch gecallt.
Hab ich nicht gesagt, hab ich nicht gehört.
Looks like one of the
Ja,
players
halb so
decided to.
Das musst du lauter sagen, ne, sowas.
Entschuldigung.
Also,
Nee, weil du
Lina
drauf
oder-
reagiert hast. Ich hab gemeint, Sokolo kommt von unten.
One of the players decided to
Is
go
egal.
for a monologue for Hitler.
Gebat,
Apparently.
you can go. Gebat, attack. He has absolutely nothing.
Sokolo revived his old base trying to kill off a cat weasel.
Sowas musst du, wenn du, auf jeden Fall mit mehr Stress sagen, damit ich das auch irgendwie wahrnehme. Ich war nämlich voll fokussiert oben.
Ja, das habe ich gemacht, weil ich den Stream nicht nerven wollte. Deutsch.
I have
Sorry.
no idea why my co-commentators are speaking Hitler.
Because we need to give some crucial calls at the moment to decide the game.
I was just in panic, that's why I dropped in my native language.
Sokolo actually managed to take part of Catweasel's base, but he didn't
Gebat?
delete the buildings in time. Catweasel captured base back.
Ah, du musst zurück. Go
If
back.
only Colorfit could capture those cannons that belong to ASAP, that would be amazing.
Are we going to kill Sokolo or should I go up? Asap.
Kill
Shall I go
Sokolo.
up or...
Achso, scheiße.
Up. Yeah.
Ja, hoch.
Okay.
And kill Sokolo.
I need this top side with my mine, guys. I cannot manage anything without munition and gold.
Hypes his rebuilding units as well. To 18th pikeman spam on the left side. What's up?
Einherjar charging ASAP's position. Peculiar decision by Einherjar to destroy all Corfit's buildings. ASAP has a significant amount of hussars waiting.
Okay, Dominica, I wait for you and we...
Yeah, wait. My artillery is going to be there in a second.
Du deine Cannons verlieren? Also.
Sweden has Sweden has two exceptional units, Hakipalita, which are a fast cruiser that you can throw early on basically, and they have a Swedish 18th century pike that deals good damage, has decent health, and no body armor.
Go, Dominic.
They can be easily
Yeah.
killed by fire.
Okay, go.
But you can wait. You see, I have artillery, and
Okay.
we can just shoot them for a second.
Okay.
He goes, he attacks.
He is coming though.
Gebat.
Come.
Einherjar using all what he has, he is using his peasants to charge ASAP. Metafrost's pikemen are dying before they can get into actual battle.
Yeah, the multi-barrels are doing huge damage against the pikes. The unarmored pikes, 18.
You're
It's a
hyped.
very weird decision by
Demon.
Metafrost to use 18th century
You seem to be
pikemen,
hyped.
knowing that
Yeah.
the enemy has a shitload of multi-bars.
I have 33 now. Nice.
This is a GG
Thank-
because Einherjar has lost all his peasants. And so far he was the biggest unit producer in the game. Also, Catweasel and Gepard are very coordinated right now, and they can easily wipe Metafrost from the face of Earth.
Oh,
Even from the hill, yeah.
kind of it. Just deleted half of my artillery. Not very nice.
Watch out your worry point, Dom.
Yeah. Oh. You're staying on the hill? I will not go on the hill.
Just attack from the side, he has a wall there, destroy it and easy.
Exactly. Exactly what I'm gonna do.
Your eco is way too strong at this moment. What's up?
Ace of eliminating Colorfit stables that have put his cannons in danger the last time. On the other hand, Colorfit is trying to sneak his cannons on Aesop.
It's not sneaky when you tell me.
Okay, Dominic, let's go on this hill immediately.
Yeah.
You can go, Debug.
And Aesop has lost some of the cannons! That was a good rush by Colorfit with just a few hussars that made a difference. Those cannons place a good great shot on those hussars. That could be a big blow.
The 18th Musketeers are wiping everything out at this moment.
On the left side of the map we can see Gepard rushing with hypes and is still alive. And Cat was really proud with multi-barrels.
But they are shooting like themselves. That's why I put them in a formation, cause yeah.
Corfit calling GG. Players are calling GG. This is a win for Aesop, Hypes, Catweasel and Gepard. I would like to congratulate the winners.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
mate.
And especially, a biggest congratulations go towards Aesop, who bravely defeated Colorfit at the bottom of the map, which was crucial to what happened later on.
ASAP won this game indeed.
Yeah,
GG guys,
no
and
artillery,
I
though.
am going off. Take care everyone. Thank you very much for listening to my silky, absolutely perfect and handsome, strong voice. Goodbye. Forgal signing out.
Bye bye.
Bye, Torben.
Okay, guys, are we off the live stream now?
What?
Guys, can I stop using that voice now?
Yeah, you can.
Oh god, no, I hate using that voice. Sometimes I just really want to speak this way, you know, just the way I usually speak. Okay, guys, take care.
See you, man.
User disconnected from your channel.
Ist schon so 2 Stunden, ist den Hals schon voll brennend von der Stimme. Ja, das hast du echt geil rausgeholt, hast du unten.
Er hat keine Artillerie gehabt. Das war total einfach.
Ja, auch Cat hat's rausgeholt. Ihr habt's beide mit der Artillerie rausgeholt und deswegen spiele ich nicht gerne mit Art, weil mit der hol's ich nicht raus.
Ja, das ist eigentlich recht easy. Du hast Art die ganze Zeit auf der 1 und benutzt nur R zum Schießen.
Ja, ist auch so.
Was R?
R, ja, R.
Achso, nur Attack oder was?
R.
Das ist R.
R. Der Buchstabe R.
Ja, für was ist das? Run and
Schießen
Gun,
mit der
oder was ist das?
Artillerie. Schießen mit der Artillerie. Ich bin gleich wieder da.